Our world is really confusing. It is inevitable for us humans to get confused. Our confusion causes emptiness. We're in a state of being bewildered or lack of understanding of oneself. It is uncertainty, some saying that life is just existence, low self-care and easily to end as long as they want to live. People doesn't know how to give importance and meanings into their existence. Brings a lot of bad things to our human society. So we compose a question, the confusions of people in their lives. We, the group 1, we want to share our perspectives. What does life mean? How do we define life if we don't know the truth? An exact meaning of life is a mystery. Most describe life as just existence. They say we are here to eat and to sleep. This is the word that awakens us to experience what it means. A word that we need to treasure. Socrates was the very first one who concerned about living. It is thanks to him because he reminds us to think about life. According to Socrates, there are souls with full of wisdom connected with inner self to think answers, and our body is just a presentation that we live. Saint Augustine wants to tell to us that we are reaching immortality. Life is from God and just living in the unreal world, because the real world is above. Life is creature. We live as matters like animals and plants, but we have different forms and different rules. Life is just a blank paper and a pen. As we live, we are allowing ourselves to be who we are. Life is making own story. David Hume believes that we live with our impressions and ideas. We can answer what is life by giving value of our senses. Just open your eyes, then you can see what is life. Doubts are shaping us that we exist. I think, therefore I am. I believe that we are given doubts, and what makes alive are the questions that lead us to do actions where we can find answers. What is life is a concern about itself. Life is not only how we eat and how we sleep. Life needs deeper meanings. This is an eternal work that we need to focus. An empty meaning of life doesn't make you really alive. Search for meanings. Some perspective of others can help you to understand what is life. We live to answer our own selves. Life is a one word with many meanings and experiences. First of all, do not be confused what is life. Life is not only a being but also how individual defines this being. Always remember that knowing what is life is what you made whole.
Who am I? Each person on this world possesses distinct characteristics that they share with others. Getting to know others allows you to expand your horizons, generate new ideas, and spread them. Meaningful relationships and memories abound in my life. I am a unique person. I am my own person, making errors, laughing, crying, hurting, smiling, and loving. My joy, tragedies, heartbreaks, happiness, and losses, having contributed to who I am. Every step of my life and every passing moment contribute to my development as a unique individual. Every experience in my life, whether positive or negative, happy or sad, is a fresh life person I want to be. I snap a picture are the writer of our own book, and every chapter have different struggles we face and overcome. All of my words cease in tabula rasa because it sees and speaks there all about yourself. And according to John Locke, our mind is a clean state. In order us to put colors on it, we might find ourselves must know more ourselves, and our soul is a work of art.
Who is the ruler? When people talk about leadership, their focus is most often on others, how leaders serve them, empower them, and motivate them. What if we turn the tables though? What if instead of thinking about leadership in relation to others, we concentrate on leadership we can take within our own lives? Each and every one of us must be a ruler to ourselves, because we are the one who know our real self. We are the sole ruler of our own lives. We are our own solution. We can get to write our own story. As a ruler, we must set goals for our lives. Don't be afraid to go for something big. Remember, nothing is impossible. If you believe, you can achieve it. As a ruler, you must lead by example. Every day, you set an example for those around you, whether you realize it or not. Positive or negative, your life is a message. So to be a leader of your life, you need to decide what message you want to send. As a ruler, we must be fearless. Teach yourself to be there, bold and brave. Be willing to fall down and fail, and get up again for another round. To lead in, your life requires that you do things that makes you afraid, because life will unfold in portion to your courage. As a ruler, we must honor others. Others will tell you to make sure you get all credit and validation that are all due to, but being the leader of your own life means learning to be humble and give away the credit. Going out ahead of others is only part of your leadership. You also have it. Instead of seeking recognition of yourself, show that you stand with them, that you recognize and appreciate them. Most importantly, as a leader, let us always choose to do the right thing, regardless of the situation. We must enlighten ourselves to choose our rational self. Just like what Plato stated, that a rational self is how we think twice, to understand deeply and choose the right thing to do.
Why there is no perfect in this world? First of all, no one is perfect and no one has it all. Second, even if we could be perfect, it wouldn't get us where we really want to go. You see, a healthy, happy, and satisfying life is based essentially in love, loving relationships with others, and a loving relationship with ourselves. As long as you have the right people by your side, your life can be perfect as you want to make it. But don't try too hard. A lesson to learn from all this is a perfect, because it is not a video game. It is called imbued reality, a jungle. Some say that unless you work hard, your life will suck and definitely won't be perfect. Truth is that sometimes even if you work hard, your life will still suck, because you either do not have the useful skills or are in a place in life where you cannot use them. Some people are simply a lot more useful to society than others. Perfection is something we want for ourselves, or expect the things that we are in some way connected to needs to be. But in reality, things aren't always perfect, We say that our lives aren't perfect, but actually, what we want to do are never perfectly done. There will always be something missing in it. To be perfect in what we do should come from within us. Even though our inner conscience separates our decisions, we take into two parts. The urge for perfecting what we do also comes from inside us. Our feelings, our thought processes are the things that differentiates the way we see them. Greed consumers our mind, and thus we're never satisfied with what we have, which makes nothing perfect for long. Everyone is imperfect, just as with any other material things. Contrary to that belief, we often forget that we might be imperfect in our eyes, but might be perfect for someone else. Thus, we should try to find that missing element within someone else. So why there is no perfect in this world? To answer that question, we should understand what perfection really means to us.
Purpose can guide life decisions, influence behavior, shape goals, offer a sense of direction, and create meaning of life. For some people, purpose is connected to satisfy someone. For others, purpose lies in their responsibilities to their family and friends. Others seek meaning through spiritually or religious beliefs. Some people may find their purpose clearly expressed in all these aspects of life. My purpose will be unique for everyone. My path may be different from others, but my purpose can actually shift and change throughout life in response to the evolving priorities and fluctuations of my own experiences. There are questions that come up when I reflect upon my life purpose. First, who am I? Second, where do I belong? Lastly, when do I feel fulfilled? Then I realize my values support my actions. There are many underlying driving forces, and what really matters to me, they can be as simple as equality for all, treating others with kindness, or picking up after myself. Often my value relate to how I want to be remembered. Who created me? I have strongly faith in something, stand up and believe in Him. With that type of question, biologically, my parents created me, and spiritually, God created me. But whoever did create me, I'm thankful for them. I won't be who I am today if it weren't for them.
What makes you is your soul, and I believe that your soul is within you, more precisely in your DNA, in every single cell of your body. A lot of people think that if we change our locks or our brains, we will no longer be us. But I don't think that's so. I think we only have one brain because we live in a materialistic world, and our body is material, and therefore it costs us to understand our soul. Because our soul is not material, therefore we have a brain that helps us to translate what our soul wants to tell us. Our brain is therefore the logical things like solving problems, but our soul is what makes us feel, love, create, and imagine. I believe that our soul is the only reason we are able to love and create. We have all these feelings that the brain cannot, and it's something that be removed and changed, but not our soul. I also believe that when our body dies, our soul goes beyond the world, and then when it is reborn in another body. The knowledge of life and experiences with the soul comes when it goes. We are back in our body, and we have a birth. We can't remember everything, at least not initially. Philosopher John Locke's memory theory of personal identity suggests that what makes you you is your memory of your experiences. Maybe what makes you you is your brain's data, your memories, and your personality.
What is my role? In our everyday life, every person plays or carries more than one role. Some of these roles are important, others are not. One role would not accomplish our goals from day to day. Carrying different roles also will mold us into stronger, more independent individuals. Each role is different and carries its challenges. Being young is a great opportunity to experience some of these important roles that will benefit us for the rest of our life. Taking appropriate interest in our action is what makes us improve our roles. No matter what we do, there will always be responsibilities that we must learn to face in order to succeed in life. Young men and women have three important roles that they must play in order to be successful. These roles are student, family member, and a friend. To begin with, our most important role right now is being a student. Currently, education is very important and represents the first of our goals we hope to attain. Being a student not only benefits by teaching us to be responsible, but also show us the path we must follow in our life. Additionally, our second most important role is being a family member. There is no other way a person can express the true meaning of life if he or she is not part of a family unit. Lastly, the last role is being a friend. Friends bring more happiness into our lives than virtually anything else. Friendship have a huge impact in our mental health and happiness. Good friends relieve stress, provide comfort and joy, and prevent loneliness and isolation. Developing close friends can also have a powerful impact in our life. So, everyone has their own importance in this world. God sent every person with a purpose. No one can play his or her role better than itself.
Conclusion. We don't know anything in this world. We are like a blank piece of paper. Purity exists to us. there is confusion kicking around in our heads, which may lead to a desire to learn more. According to Descartes, without itself, we can answer all of it from itself. Keep on searching, those answers will come out and put colors in our lives. It's a process of allowing yourself to be puzzled rather of rushing through that fork in the road, or taking the time to consume, examine, and comprehend what's going on. You're thinking about the prospects of doing something different. For those who are currently caught up in the web of confusion, this may not sense right now, but stick with us. We're all being perplexed at times, but prolonged bouts of perplexity can make us feel as if we're trapped in a never-ending fog of doubt. We can feel powerless, anxious, stressed, and a variety of other deflecting emotions when we are confused. Self-questioning should not be make a big deal because it results in self-confusion. If we are wondering, it depends on how we answer those questions keeps repeating on our minds. Those doubts will lead us to answer all of those questions stuck in our minds. Being confused to the things around us is normal. As we find those answers, as time goes by little, our lives will having colors. Our lives becoming colorful as we go.